This week on the first episode of Ready, Set, Grow, I'm at Rareform, a company that turns vinyl billboards into bags. I'm meeting with the team here to hear about a few marketing strategies that are leading to big growth.
So the idea actually came after college. I moved to El Salvador. When I was there, I saw my friends using billboards as roofing. And then I just thought that idea was genius, and I was like, we should make some bags out of it. So we made a surf bag from it, and it was our first product. And then it was really that idea that spawned to be like, wow, we can really create a bag and accessory brand behind this.
Here at Rareform, we repurpose freeway billboards into one-of-a-kind backpacks, duffel bags, wallets, things like that. So every month we repurpose about 50,000 pounds of billboard vinyl into one-of-a-kind bags and accessories. Hey guys, welcome to Rareform. Let me give you a tour. So we do all of our fulfillment here in our warehouse in Los Angeles. So here's a product that's going out. It's going to go in a paper bag and then be shipped to each customer. Here's where we have all of our finished products. So here's some of our tote bags, duffel bags, and they're all in reusable poly bags. So we use.
What are some of the biggest marketing challenges you have at Rareform?
Because each of our products is one of a kind, that can lead to some confusion from our customers of knowing that the one they see online actually is the exact one they're going to receive in the mail. And so communicating that effectively and clearly is a challenge, but also it's one of the reasons people really enjoy Rareform is knowing that each product is one of a kind, and so nobody else is going to have the same bag as them.
So you're looking at the website, you pick a bag, and that's the actual one you're going to get. It's not a variation of that at all based on colors, like that is the item?
Yes, so in our warehouse here, we actually photograph probably about 300 products per day, front side and back side. Each product that's online actually has a unique SKU number, and so the one that a customer sees online is actually the exact one they'll receive. So if this customer picks out this Blake tote, this is the exact one that we're going to ship to them.
You've got a very unique business in that every product is unique. So if someone doesn't find a color or pattern that they love, what does that process look like?
On our website, on an individual collection page at the bottom, it says want to know when we restock, and they have an option to enter their email address and get notified when new colorways are on the website for that particular product. So when we upload those new ones to the site, we'll email them, and it's actually a plain text email. So we found that really personalizes the email as well as leads to a lot higher open rates and click rates. It comes directly from the founder, and it just notifies them pretty simply just that we've added new colorways and they can check out the new ones on the site.
So you're kind of bucking the trend of everyone sends an email with a product image on it and like, come buy this now, because really that might not be the right product for that particular buyer. You have one really cool strategy that I want to know all about, which is your coming soon page. Can you tell me kind of the process behind that and what success you've been finding?
Our coming soon page really came out of the success of the back in stock, not just to let customers know when new products were coming in, but being able to futurecast of which products were popular based on how many people were signing up for each list. So for the coming soon page, we started it just about a year ago with the release of 2 of our tote bags. And we've noticed we'll put items on the coming soon page 6 months or more ahead of time when they'll be launched. And so that really helps us futurecast customer interest in a particular new product before it even comes on our website. And it's a way to incentivize customers to sign up for emails, although it will just be for this particular product, but we'll notify them that that is coming out 12 to 24 hours before it hits social media or just our general newsletter. And so that's just a way to show customers we value them for signing up without always incentivizing them with discounts or sales or things like that, but keeps them engaged.
So super targeted, they're raising their hand, they're saying, I want this product 6 months in advance, which is kind of outrageous.
Yeah.
Then you're giving them like early access to get on the list to buy things. And you have an idea of how many people actually want it.
Yeah.
So you've got all of this data and you can forecast, how are you doing this going forward? Are you doing more and more products this way? Is every product that you have going to do this?
Yeah, so every new product launch will go on to the coming soon page, and some things might hit 3 or 4 months in advance. Some things have gone up almost a year in advance. And so that gives us a good way to gauge customer interest, but also we do put the price point on there too. So there have been a few times where we're not settled on a particular price point, but we might notice, hey, that coming soon list is actually a lot smaller than we anticipated. What if we drop the price by 10% and see if it increases the amount of signups? And that's a good way to know, hey, the price point was actually a deterrent for those people, so that's why they're not signing up.
So if you're signing up and saying I want something a year in advance, that's a long time to actually like wait for something. 3 months better, but still like in the, in this kind of world where everything is coming and going so fast, I'm curious about what the success rate is. So people have obviously signed up, but are you finding high opens and actually people going on and purchasing? Or what are your metrics along that looking like?
I've noticed in the first day of sales, we'll sell about 10% in units of the amount of people that signed up for the restock. So if we had 1,000 people on the restock, we'll sell about 100 in that first day. So that's been a really great way to predict not only long-term interest, but also the first day or first week sales.
That's so cool. 10% is amazing. So you're doing a lot with flows, but let's talk about segmentation. Have you had any out-of-the-park success segmenting your audience?
Yeah, recently we actually did something with segmentation we hadn't done before. We had a product that was one of our most popular products, but we just had a lot of extra inventory we were looking to clear out. And so we ended up segmenting to 3 different audiences. One was loyal customers, so people who purchased on our website at least 5 times. The second was people who'd purchased that particular product before, because that's often a product that's repeated. And then third, it was a tote bag, and we sell 4 tote bags. And often people, once they have one style tote bag, they actually buy multiple, maybe even all 4. So sending it to people who'd bought one of the other 3 styles, but had yet to purchase one of this particular style, the Blake tote bag. And so our reason for doing that was, it was a heavier discount than what we typically offer on an average sale. So we didn't want it to be all over social media or in our general email, and then I think it helped because it made those customers who have purchased more frequently feel like this was really an exclusive discount. And so we were able to reward those customers for purchasing before and also clear out some inventory that had been taking up space in our warehouse.
I love that because so often people don't want a discount or they're afraid that it'll hurt their brand, but when you already have that relationship and you know somebody loves the product, to kind of sweeten the deal a little bit, it's just such a nice way to show customer appreciation and also kind of protect yourself and making sure that people do still see the value in the full price product as well.
So this side is really all the finished goods, but on this side is actually where the process starts with the billboards themselves. So once billboards are actually done being used, they come to our office here, and they come in 2 ways. Either stacked nicely like this on the pallet, or they'll come to us in a large shipping container. Once they come to us, we'll actually sort them all by different size and thickness, and then they'll go into our warehouse to be cut. So we have these 2 cutting tables here in our warehouse, and they get cut into squares based on the size of the product. And these cut squares then get shipped to our manufacturers.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and kind of give us your inside look at your email strategy here at Rareform.
Yeah, my pleasure.